Hi, it's Miss Julie. They've been working on the roads around my house, and I've seen lots of diggers and other mighty machines. This book is called Inside Machines, Diggers and Other Mighty Machines by David West. Do you know what this machine is called? Let's read the book and see if we find out. This page is called the Table of Contents, and it tells us what page we can go to find out about different things. So if we want to find out about a bulldozer, we can go to page 4. But if we want to see what's inside a bulldozer, we go to page 6. We'll also be learning about diggers, dump trucks, mining shovels, and wheel loaders. Bulldozer. These powerful machines travel on linked metal tracks called caterpillar tracks. This allows them to travel over rough ground where wheeled vehicles would get stuck. They have a large blade at the front called a dozer. It scrapes and pushes dirt and rocks to create a level area. Bulldozers can be used to fill large holes, push trees over, level ground, rip up tree roots, and even push out machines that have become stuck in the mud. The ripper at the back is used to tear up tarmac, tree roots, and even boulders. The fuel tank and the hydraulic fluid are behind the driver. The hydraulic fluid is pumped in and out of the hydraulic rams to make the pistons move. The driver uses the controls to power the drive wheel and the hydraulic rams. A bulldozer has a large engine that's 3 times the size of a bus engine. It powers the drive wheel through a gearbox. Then there's the hydraulic ram. The dozer blade is moved by pistons moving in and out of the hydraulic ram. Then there's the piston, which is the silver part that's attached to the hydraulic ram. There's the dozer blade in front. The caterpillar tracks are where the wheels would be. The bulldozer can travel over uneven ground on tracks made up of metal links. And then under the driver is the gearbox. And the drive wheel, it says this wheel has teeth called sprockets to grip the caterpillar tracks and drive the bulldozer along. Digger. These giant digging machines are also known as excavators. They use their large buckets on the end of their mechanical arms to dig large holes in trenches. Like bulldozers, diggers move on caterpillar tracks and use hydraulic rams to power their arm and bucket, and even the drive wheels. The big bucket on the end of the arm can be replaced with other tools, such as grapples, that pick up heavy objects. Inside a digger, hydraulic pumps are controlled by the driver to power the hydraulic rams. There's an exhaust pipe. The digger has a powerful diesel engine. There are swinging gears. The digger's upper half rotates above its tracked section using gears powered by hydraulics. The drive wheel. This powers the digger along its caterpillar tracks. The bucket has teeth at the edge which help it dig into the ground. There's hydraulic fluid. There's a hydraulic ram. Actually, there are 3 of them. There's a piston. The driver. Behind the driver is the fuel tank, and then under the driver, that's the hydraulic fluid. Dump truck. Dump trucks are giant tipper trucks that can carry huge loads of dirt and rubble. They are usually used in open cast mines, where mining shovels dump their loads into the back of the dump truck's open tipper body. When a dump truck reaches its destination, its hydraulic rams push the tipper body up so that it can deposit its load. The largest dump trucks can carry more than 440 tons. That's the same as around 250 family cars. Inside a dump truck, the tipper body can carry more than 440 tons. Off-road, the dump truck is transported to the work site on several semi-trailers and constructed on site. Rubble, when the tipper body is tipped up, the rubble slides out. Electric motor, each wheel is driven by a powerful electric motor. The fuel tank on this truck is down near the wheels. Tires. Each tire is designed to carry more than 110 tons. Engine. The powerful diesel engine provides electricity for the electric motors and powers the hydraulic system. Driver. Drivers work 12-hour shifts on mining sites. And there's also a hydraulic ram on the dump truck, and there are hydraulic pumps. And there's an exhaust pipe that runs right behind the driver. Mining shovel. These giant machines, also known as power shovels, scoop away huge chunks of coal or rock from the walls of open cast mines. The large deck, with power plant and control room, rotates on a base platform that moves on caterpillar tracks. The giant bucket can dig up to 2,210 cubic feet of rock at a time. It would take just over 100 bucket loads to dig out an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Inside a mining shovel. The shovel can open up to drop its contents into a dump truck. There are 3 hydraulic rams that control the shovel and arms. The cab is where the driver sits. The cab's windows let the driver see in all directions. There's hydraulic fluid. There's an exhaust pipe. There are computers on a mining shovel. Computers control engine performance, fluid pressures, and temperatures to make sure the machine performs at its best. The mining shovel has 2 diesel engines. There's a fuel tank. There are swinging gears. There's a drive wheel, and there are caterpillar tracks. Wheel loader. Unlike many excavating machines, most loaders have wheels instead of caterpillar tracks. Loaders are used to pick up loose rocks and dirt with their buckets. They load the rubble onto a waiting dump truck or into a trench. At construction sites, loaders are also used to carry building materials such as bricks, pipes, and metal tubing over short distances. Wheel loaders are steered by hydraulic rams that turn the front half of the machine. This means they can turn in small circles, ideal for moving in tight spaces on a construction site. Inside a wheel loader, the pivot is the silver thing that is near where the driver's legs would be. The front half of the loader turns around the pivot. There's a hydraulic ram. This hydraulic ram raises and lowers the bucket. The chunky tires have deep grooves to give good grip in slippery mud. There's the bucket. The wheel loader has 4-wheel drive, which means that all the wheels are driven by the engine. There are hydraulic pumps. There's a steering ram. The front half of the loader is turned by hydraulic rams on either side. There's a radiator. Water running around the engine carries the heat away to the radiator. Air passes through the radiator and cools the water. The loaders are powered by a diesel engine. There's an air intake, there's an exhaust, and there's hydraulic fluid. The last page of this book has a glossary and an index, and the index tells you where to look for things you want to learn about. The glossary is almost like a dictionary. It tells you the meaning of some of the words in the book. So, for instance, caterpillar tracks are a band of linked track plates. A grapple is a grasping tool used by machines to pick up objects. Hydraulic fluid is a special liquid that conveys power. It is pushed through tubes into rams to move pistons. An open cast mine is a type of mine where the surface dirt and rocks are first removed in order to get at the mineral being mined. And a semi-trailer is a wheeled vehicle that is towed by a truck that can carry loads of various sizes and weight.